And we are back. Is the whole screen in there? Hold on 1 second. Yeah, for some reason, no, something's wrong. The size is off. Okay. There you go. I think that's it, right? Yep. Be sure that's it. For some reason, the size was off. Quite sure why, but that's alright. Okay, so back. So this should be it. So we got just the quest for delivering a message somewhere, I guess. But let's have a look around.
My respects.
What do you want?
What do you have?
Here's some armor. Sorry, some money. That's good.
Happy to be of service, sir.
Oh,
I'll have a look at...
got to put that in.
Thank you, and come again, sir.
Sure. It's louder. Oh, I am hurt.
You're always welcome. I tell you, and you dob me in.
Are you crazy? Why would I dob you in?
Yeah, just drop it, will you? Sipping about it won't do anyone any good.
You think I'll blurt it out to the first person I meet?
No, I just want to be sure nobody finds out.
Good afternoon.
Did you see a lad named Ranyak around here? He's a passionate gambler.
Aye. I suppose he was here. What about him?
Do you know where Ranyak is now?
No. But try asking the dice players. He played with them all night long. Maybe he told them where he was headed.
Are the dice players here? Just point them out to me.
That's them.
Thank
At
you.
that table, over there. They sit there playing dice every single day. The devil knows where they get their money from.
How did Raniak do at dice?
Terribly. He had the worst of luck. I almost felt
Oh,
sorry
God,
for
that
him.
was fucking hot.
He owed a lot of coin at the end of the night. I'm not all that surprised they were keeping an eye on him to make sure he didn't run away.
See you soon, my friend.
What's going on around here?
Nothing much, really. If you're looking for a job,
See you soon, my friend.
Greetings, my friend.
The innkeeper said you were playing dice with Raniak.
You know Raniak? Then you must have a drink with us. A friend of Raniak's is a friend of ours.
Thanks, but I'd rather know what happened to Raniak.
Impatient, aren't you? We can take you to him right now if you want.
Where are we going?
To see Raniak, of course. You want to see him, don't you?
That sounds
Don't be angry,
dodgy.
but if I'm coming with you, I want to know where we're going.
You don't trust us much, do you?
No.
Of course not. I don't know you at all.
I get it. I just didn't want to tell you right away, lest you misunderstood. Raniak's dead.
What? What do you mean, dead?
Well, he's passed on. We wanted to show you where it happened, at least.
What happened to him? Were any of you involved?
No, not at all. God forbid. Raniak was a good man, but the way he went...
Bullshit. Raniak only came here a few days ago, yet you talk about him like you've known him for years.
You make friends quickly playing dice, and we liked Raniak right away.
Because you milked him dry, eh?
Thank you.
Raniak lost more than he had, so you beat it out of him. Am I right?
That's not what happened. I mean, he did lose a lot, but we never laid a hand on him. It was all his own doing.
So what happened to him?
He drowned in shit.
What the fuck are you talking about? Do you take me for a fool?
No, really, I swear. When it was clear he had no way to settle his debt, he started looking for a way to run. We've seen this shit before, so we kept an eye on him. He tried saying he was hungry, thirsty, needed to get some air. Finally, he said he needed to dump a load. We didn't want to watch him shit himself, so we let him go. We waited outside the privy so he couldn't fuck off. But the bastard tried to flee the other way. He climbed through the hole, under the boards, and right into the shit pit. We went around the back, thinking he'd pop out.
Ugh, what a horrible
but he
way to
never
go.
made it.
What a incredibly horrible way. Blah.
Didn't you try to help him?
Think about it.
No.
No, don't think about it.
There
Don't
were
do it.
Bubbles
Don't do
coming
it.
out in one
I do
place
it for
a
you.
while.
It's
But then,
bad.
well, he was gone.
There
He
were
owed us a
bubbles
lot,
coming out.
But we're not wading through shit for it.
Yeah, I'm doing the thinking for you.
Where
Don't
exactly did he
fucking
drown?
no, just no.
I reckon I'll have to pull him
There's
out.
so many no situations in this
I
game.
really don't envy you. The shit pit is back there, behind the inn. Go around the outhouse, and you'll find it. Just follow your nose.
Where did he...
Back there. See you later, my friend. Excuse me.
Oh my god. It's a fucking field of shit.
Yeah. Yuck. Yuck.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
I wanted to eat something.
What have I done to deserve this?
No good.
Do I really have to do this?
Oh my god.
Oh, I want to go to the baths. Oh, it's a good thing Capon can't see me. Oh, I want to go to the baths.
Oh my god.
Do I really
Okay, let's have a look
to
around.
do
If there's
this?
actually something we can see, so we just, you know, we're not just like
Yeah.
completely.
Yuck. Yuck.
I mean, this is just. Why is
This
there a
is
fucking
disgusting.
field of it?
Kurva. Something's moving over there. Ugh. Kurva. It's a man. And he has a bow. That's Raniek. How the fuck did he get here?
What?
Ugh. It's a good thing Capon can't see me right now.
Hold on. There.
Ugh, this is disgusting.
Oh my god. What a way to go. I mean. Do I need to grab everything from him? I mean, hopefully not. Oh, I got his ball.
Ugh. What a stink.
Oh my god, that was something. Why is there a whole field? I mean,
Think you're better than they? Bullshit. Oh.
okay. I mean, okay. Let's no. Just no. What time is it? Okay, it's getting late, so that's good. We can do some. We can do some stuff around the north. Ah man. Let's see. Let's not do this right. Okay, so the lair is right there. So we want to do this at night. Oh god, sorry. Well, we got his bow. Let's go with the shit bow. Let's walk through the pond to take that stuff off. I still haven't found out how you can actually wash yourself. I mean, I have soap. There you go. Launder your clothes. You want to launder this and this. All the shit stirred things. Rightio. What? Not good. I have a spade. Can you unclog this? You know, to overcome it. Why is this? What? This makes no sense. Oh, I want to say we have to eat something on this.
Quick! Ah!
Whoa!
Are you mad? No. What if something happened to you too? After everything we've gone through, it would be the death of me.
But Ma,
I said no, and that's that. We'll wait here.
What's going on? Do you need help?
Thanks for stopping here. My husband Mikush hasn't returned from Bilani. Me and Vendula are awfully worried about him.
Wait, I need to know a bit more. What's your name?
Svatava,
I'm Henry. And Vendula would be...
our only daughter.
And your lost husband is... Mikush?
Aye. Since we've been living in this hut, he's been going to work to Bilani.
When did you last see him?
He left a few days ago. He's never been away this long.
What job did he do in Bilani?
He's a damned good tailor. But besides that, he does odd jobs around the village. He always brings whatever he earns here. Mostly food. The little we manage to grow here isn't enough.
Why don't you look for him yourself? Bilani isn't that far.
I can't. I've injured my ankle. I can't walk that far.
What happened?
I twisted it when we were running away from the soldiers through the forest. It's better now, but it still hurts. It would take me half a day to limp to Bilani.
So why don't you send your daughter?
By herself? Are you mad? She's young, inexperienced. Something might happen to her.
Did your Mikush have any enemies you know of?
Enemies? No. He's a nice man. He never hurt a soul. Maybe he's a bit too nice. He trusts everyone. I'm worried someone might have tricked him into something.
What do you mean?
He thinks people are good deep down. I don't think that. People can be right bastards. That's why I'm so worried about him.
That sounds like me and my partner. I also think people are all good deep down. She doesn't.
Do you want me to find him?
You do that for me?
Is it like women think people are bad and some men think people are good?
Yes. Don't worry. I'll find him. Where do you think I should start? In Bilani?
Aye. Ask about him in the tavern. He wears a fine embroidered hat. Everyone will remember him.
Why are you here? In the forest?
We had a big house in Messales. But then Sigismund's mercenaries decided to burn the village to the ground. Mikush, Vendula and me all escaped at the last moment. The others weren't so lucky. It was hell on earth. You can't imagine the terror.
I'm
We
from
can.
Dallas. I reckon I can.
You can. I don't know. In any case, we ended up here. At least we had some roof over our heads. But now, I don't even know what'll happen next.
Why did the soldiers attack your village?
Why? Good Lord, such a question. They didn't ask us anything. The worst thing is, the village paid some mercenaries for protection. But they took off the moment they saw horses kicking up dust on the horizon. I'm glad old Svartosh, my father, didn't live to see it. His heart would have burst.
How are you getting along here?
Now, quite miserably. I hope you find my Mikush soon. We won't be able to go on without him.
I'll try and look for him.
Oh, bless you, kind soul. And good luck.
Right. Listen to what I have to say. Only a blind man can't see it. Sigismund is a foul...
May God give you help.
That's still right. It'd be worse if you already had 3 wives.
It happened! Well, just watch where you're going next time.
It's a mystery.
God, that's terrible.
His mother said...
What brings you here so late, my friend?
I'm looking for someone. His name's Mikush.
Mikush? Never heard of him.
I've been told he wears a...
Fancy hat?
Exactly.
I've seen him around here. But I don't see why I should talk to a stranger about another stranger. Wouldn't you rather play a game of dice?
I'm not in the mood for this. Either tell me what I want to know, or I'll slap you so hard you catch another against the floor.
All right, mate, take it easy. There's no need to get prickly. I'll tell you everything. Just calm down, all right?
Go on, then.
I've known Mikush since the first moment he showed up here to play. Unsurprisingly, the bloke looked like he couldn't count to 5. I thought I'd found an easy mark. But man, was I wrong. He's a great player. And that kind of praise means something coming from me. He knows when to bet everything on the final roll.
So he won a lot?
Aye, for a while. Until his luck ran out. Then he started borrowing. One time he got so desperate, and maybe had a few too many beers, he started going on about his buried fortune in Messalas, saying he'd surely pay back anyone who lent him money. Ha!
Did anyone lend him anything?
Aye, and Mikush won everything back.
And did he pay back the money he borrowed?
Of course, every last groschen. He was laughing the whole time, too.
What about that buried fortune of his? Did he ever mention it again?
The next day, he claimed he made it all up, saying he just had too much to drink. Only nobody believed him.
Did anyone seem particularly interested in his fortune? Someone who'd want it for himself, and would go after Mikush because of it?
Everyone was interested in it, but Mikush never talked about it again. Besides, that village is burned to the ground and full of rabble. Messalas is an awful mess. That rhymes!
When did you last see Mikush?
A few days ago. He was playing against that hired hand, Drat. Drat lost and didn't have enough money. They left together, and Mikush hasn't shown up since. That's pretty suspicious now that I think about it.
Yeah, now that you think about it, you idiot.
Bloke's an odd duck.
What do you mean, odd?
I've heard he's been dealing with some bandits. You'd better have a word with him. But be careful.
Where can I find this Drat?
Somewhere in the village. I reckon he'll be at the farm he works at. Well, technically, because he's a big fella and looks strong, they made him into something like the village catchpole. But to tell you the truth, he's less a catchpole and more just a regular farmhand pretending to be a catchpole.
Where can I find... I'll go have a talk.
Don't, men. God be with you, sir.
Oh!
Okay. Well, this. What are we doing at the moment? Oh yeah, I remember that. Well, that was easy.
You're Drat.
Aye, that's me.
Can I ask you something?
Ask away. But do it fast, I don't have all day.
What do you do for work here?
I'm a hired hand. But not just any hired hand. I'm also the local catchpole, practically the town guard.
I saw some guards
Are
around.
there any
Calm
refugees
the
from
fuck down.
Messales here in the village?
No. They say everyone was massacred there. If anyone survived it, they must have fled towards Visaka.
Do you know a fella by the name of Mikush?
I don't know any Mikesh.
Knock it off. I hear you left the tavern together. And no one has seen Mikush since.
Oh yeah, that fella. We were heading in the same direction, but then went separate ways. That's all I know.
You certainly know something about Mikush's disappearance, and you should talk.
Should I? Why's that?
You best realise to whom you're speaking, boy. If it
Boy.
were of no importance, a noble such as myself would waste no time with it. So speak.
I apologise, sir. It's not my fault. It was Hanka.
Who's this Hanka woman?
Hanka's not a woman, but a man. We've known each other for years. He was a hired hand in Messalas. Certainly know what happened there. Horror. Not long ago, he came to see me. Said he was the only survivor from the entire village, but I know that wasn't true.
Because you met Mikush.
I thought he'd be quite happy that someone else got away, but he was actually quite upset about it.
What do you mean, upset?
Well, you could see it on him, all nervous like. Seemed to me like it was rubbing him up the wrong way. That Mikush, of all people, survived.
Interesting. Did he tell you anything else?
I didn't ask him any more questions.
So, someone comes to see you, acts all odd, and you don't ask any questions? I don't believe you. You must have had a normal conversation, seeing as you're old friends. And he had to have told you something.
Well, I understood he quarrelled with Mikush and his family about some money, a family inheritance. Nothing unique there. It happens in every family, so I didn't pry any deeper. Then he said he'd like to talk to Mikush and whether I could set up a meeting.
Thanks to you, he knew Mikush frequents the tavern. So why didn't he go and find him? To talk with him?
I don't know.
Damn it! Come clean. You must have asked him the very same question. So you know the real reason. Admit it.
Hanka told me he'd joined up with some bandits, so he didn't want to show his face in the taverns. It wasn't so long ago they robbed a merchant here. I reckon he was afraid someone might recognise him.
So he wanted to rob Mikush?
I really have no idea. Hanka didn't tell me. I just wanted to help out an old friend. I didn't know what he was up to. What the hell do I care about some strange fellow with a funny hat, damn it? Hanka told me to take Mikush outside the village and then he'd meet him there. But he said Mikush couldn't know about him, and he left figuring out how to do that up to me. So I played dice with Mikush. He's damn good, so I had no problem losing a few games. In no time at all, I owed him quite a few groschen. I told him I could pay my debt immediately, but he'd have to come with me to my hiding place. He didn't blink an eye. He's damn trusting, given how things are today. I took him a little way outside the village, told him I was going to take a piss, and then took off. And that's all. I don't know anything else.
Where did you take him? I want the exact location.
Here, just outside the village, on the way towards Messalas.
Are you trying to lie again, Drat? Hanka joined up with some bandits. You said yourself he wouldn't dare going anywhere near the village. Unless you want to piss me off, you'll tell me the truth. Now.
All right, fine. It was
He
a bit
lied
further
every
away from the
single time
village.
we asked something.
Actually, it was quite far.
Where were you supposed to take Mikush?
A crossroads by the forest, on the way to Messalas. Actually, almost right by Messalas. A little beyond the woodsman's camp. Just go straight. 2 roads intersect there. It's the only proper crossroads on the way.
What happened at the crossroads? I want the truth.
Well, as I was saying, I took Mikush there and told him I needed to take a piss. Then Hanka jumped out of the woods with some bandits. They grabbed him. He began to scream, but there was no one around to hear him.
And what did you do?
I didn't wait to find out what would happen. I ran.
What did Hanka promise you for bringing Mikush to him?
Nothing. I did it out of
What a
friendship.
good bloke.
Are you trying to lie again?
All right. He said he'd give me part of the buried
He lied
inheritance.
every single time.
So Hanka wanted to get his hands on that inheritance the whole time?
I reckon so.
He felt the family owed it to him. but I don't understand why.
Family. Skeletons in the closet. You never know.
How long have you known Hanker? Since you're such good friends.
We go back a long way. As youngsters, we'd beat the shit out of each other in the Merciless Tavern. As it often goes, we ended up becoming friends over a beer, you know? But I haven't seen him since I've been working as a catchpole. Not until now, that is.
Well, if you were such good friends, you must know more than you're telling me.
Maybe. But it's not important.
Every detail is important.
So listen up. Hanker always had one big problem. No woman would have him. He's always said it's because he's not rich. But he's just a hired hand. As if a hired hand can't shag. The stories I could tell.
Get to the point.
Last year, his cousin danced with him at a feast. He was like a new man. He wouldn't stop talking about her. Vendula this, Vendula
it's
that.
the daughter.
As if he was in love with her. And then, all of a sudden, nothing. He never mentioned her again.
Where might Hanker be now?
I only know what he told me. That he ran off into the forest. And that's where he joined up with those bandits. He bragged about how they made him their captain.
I'm not wasting any more time with you. God only knows what Hanker's done to Mikush, and you're responsible for it. Be ashamed. You sold out an innocent man for a handful of groschen. Sickening.
I'm truly sorry.
Being sorry won't help. You're a snake in the grass. You deserve punishment.
Please, don't tell anyone. No one can find out.
All right. I won't tell anyone. You have committed a grave sin, but if you show remorse, God will forgive you.
Thank you. I'll never do anything like that again. I swear.
I mean, I really would have liked to turn him in, actually.
Enough already.
But the option wasn't
Farewell, Drat.
there. He basically lied every fucking single time. Do I actually have to wear this fucking... What do I look like without the weapons rock? Because it looks much, much better, right? But it gives me... I just have to turn into charisma. Anyway, let's take it. Where we're gonna need to have... fighting. The fucking horse comes from the weirdest directions.
Whoa! Go! Ka! Go! Ka! Go! Quick! Quick! God!
Is that the ruin? Yeah. Yes, it is.